Selenium, if you have understood Selenium, if you have understood Playwright, then Cypress is, not at all a big deal. It's just that you need to know the basics of the JavaScript, which we have already learned in the Playwright. So here, you just need to understand how to set up that project. That is the only complex thing. Just like in Selenium, we create the Java project, then we add the lib folder, and then add the libraries and all that. So initial step where that time it was difficult, or that time it was new or different. So similarly here today, maybe it will take a complete session to set up the Cypress project, and one or two programs we'll see. But once you set up, the further things are very easy. If we have taken Playwright for 1 or 2 months, then Cypress will be completed very easily. Why? Because we already know so many concepts, and our visualization better, as long as the automation testing is concerned. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you, and here we are. So is it started? Yes. So we already know how to download and install the Node.js, but just for the recording purpose, I'm just showing you from where to get the Node.js. So go to this website, Node.js, search for Node.js here, and download and install Node.js. This is the prerequisite, because Cypress is going to be implemented in JavaScript, just like to implement Selenium, because it is um, implemented in Java. So we install Java first, right? We need to have Java first. So similarly, any programs to run on JavaScript, so you need to have a Node.js. So you just download and install it. The installation will not be a big deal. Just open the setup, click on next, 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 and it will be installed. Okay. Once you installed, once you install, you can go to your command prompt and check whether node is installed there or not. So you can type here node -v, and you'll see the version of the node, and along with the node.js you will get npm also, node package manager. So npm -v also you can see. So the node package manager is also there. Okay, so once you download and install, so this will be there. It will be installed within a second. Okay, now about the Cypress. Okay, so Cypress, if you want to work with the Cypress, we will again use the Visual Studio. Okay, Visual Code Studio, which is open source, free and open source. You can uh, download and install it very easily. So you just search for VS Code, and here you'll get this. So you can download and install it, right? And it is available for Windows, Mac, or Linux, whatever the operating system you have. You just download it and install it. Now, to start working with the Cypress, so there are certain steps. So first of all, let me just talk about a little more about the Cypress. So Cypress is the automation testing tool, but uh, if you know, just search on Google, Cypress is actually a tree. Okay, so it is a tree, means this name is actually coming from this tree. So this tree you might have seen, maybe in home, the leaves are like this. So this is actually a cypress tree. Okay, so using Cypress, what advantages or benefits we have? So these four benefits which we had in Playwright also. So the synchronization issue is not there. A mocking server response is there. This I will tell you when the as and when the opportunity will come. I guess what you can do is I'll just show you what is this mocking server response. Suppose if you have any login page uh, which takes Google as a sign-in support. Okay, for example, let's say Chat GPT. You open new window, and if I open Chat GPT, and when you go to the login, So here you can log in with Gmail or Microsoft account, right? So suppose somehow your Gmail account is not getting logged in, okay, and we cannot directly go from this to the Gmail account, but this Cypress will mock that event that you are actually going to the Gmail and coming back to this site because of some error. Okay, so this is that point. Then next thing is that your um, screenshots, automatic screenshots is there, automatic video recording is there, so that can be done with the Cypress. Okay, so at high level, I will just go through what topics we are going to cover here. A JavaScript fundamental we need to know, so it will be there. If you want, we will do the revision of JavaScript fundamentals also. And then just like Playwright, Cypress also can do web automation and API automation testing. So I'm going to show you both. Most emphasis will be given on web automation, but API automation testing is also can be implemented by with the help of Cypress. Uh, then some frameworks we are going to see. A Mocha framework is there and Cucumber framework is there. Then intercepting network responses and browser with Cypress, database testing, and single sign-on and accessibility. This is the overall. In that there are subtopics also, but these topics overall we are going to cover. Okay, and now let's look at the setup. First of all, you have to go to Node.js, download and install. Okay, okay. I've shown you from where to get the Node.js. Okay, if you want, I will add that link also. Node.js, download and install. Okay, then uh, after that you have to open Visual Code Studio, and in that you have to make the directory. Okay, so this is Visual Code Studio. I will just open a new window. Okay, this is a fresh new window here, and let's go to the terminal here, right? So everything we actually do in terminal. So if you have any particular place to store your project or study, so I've created a folder on D drive. So I will go to D drive, cd study. Okay, there is a study folder, and then I have also created a Cypress folder. If you want, you can create it using mkdir command. So cd Cypress. Okay, I'm there in the Cypress folder. Now here I will create a folder. So mkdir, make directory, and let's name this as Cypress December 2024. Okay, so this folder is created, and let's move to this folder Cypress December 2024. Okay, right now I'm there in this folder. Okay, now let's open this folder in Visual Studio Editor. Just a second, I have already opened some. So let's open this folder. So file, open folder. So you have to go to D drive and then study. The path can be anything, whatever you are creating. Okay, then study, Cypress, and this Cypress December 2024. Just select this and select the folder. It will open. Okay, so this directory is created, and go to the terminal here, and we are here. Fine. So this is the basic thing we have just created. We have not yet created any JavaScript project. We have not yet created any Cypress project. Okay. Now the next step is uh, hit this command npm -i init. Okay, so this will create the JavaScript project. Okay, few seconds it will take. Okay, unknown -i command npm Node package manager. Mm, what's wrong here? CD Cypress automation npm minus init. This has to be done. It worked earlier. npm minus I init. I will type it npm minus I init. Ah, that dash was different, huh? Dash was different. So I manually typed, then it worked. Okay, so enter. Keep on doing enter, 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 enter. We are going to keep all the default settings as is. Right. Lastly, write yes over here. Okay, and here by doing this, this package.json, this folder is created. This file is created. Fine. Okay, so what I will do is I'll copy this and put that here because this is the same notes you are going to use. Okay, keep pressing enter and last say yes. Now open the folder Cypress automation or whatever the folder that you have created. Yes, I am there in that. So yes, we have already opened the folder, and then we will install the Cypress. Okay, so again I will better manually type this, and here there are two dash 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 save, and there is no space actually here, but yes, npm install Cypress dash dash save dash dev. Okay, this will install the Cypress. Okay, npm install npm install Cypress dash dash save dash dev. Okay, this is the command, and on Windows it takes some time. Just wait and watch for 2 to 3 minutes. Fine. So by the way, up to this, the steps are clear. You can just refer to the same document here, and all the setup steps are there. You can just follow these steps. These are the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and you'll have to really wait for some time. Okay, I have put enter over there. I'm just closing the previously opened. Okay, let it be open. A lot of time it will take. Okay, once it is done, one cypress.config.json file will be created, and in that we have to do some changes. Okay, by the time it is getting created, let's no, but it unless and until this Cypress is getting installed, we will not see anything here. Okay, it is actually being installed. You can see here, node modules is created, then bean folder is created. Under bean, there is a Cypress command over there. Okay, so this command we are going to actually execute. But for that purpose, let it install properly. Okay, once it is installed, we are going to start working with it. It takes time on Windows. It's 4 to 5 minutes. See here, just like Playwright, we are going to create JS files and we are going to write the code into it. But to run, there will be a different platform, okay, and wherein you will keep on watching the screenshots before action, after action, all that. So all you need to do is just wait till it installs. Don't just worry if it is taking too much time. Don't think that it is stuck or what. I've just tried it yesterday. It takes time, but it works. A lot of packages are there. Okay, by the time it is getting installed, I will just show you the another project that I have already created. Okay, so see here. After it installed, it looks like this, and there is a new file created, Cypress config.js. Okay, and what you have to do is inside this, under this Cypress project, you have this Cypress folder. Okay, this Cypress folder will be created. Is it created here? No, it is not yet created unless this is completed. This Cypress folder will be created. So under that, there are some folders: download, fix, search. So what you have to do is you have to create a new folder, integration. Okay, this integration folder is not there. You have to create it. Okay, where I've written it. Create a folder, integration under Cypress. Okay, and then I will create a folder, example, another folder, and under that folder I will keep on writing the tests. Okay, so Cypress integration, this folder was not there, I have created it. Under that I have created a folder, example, and inside that I'm writing a tests here. So right now it is blank. Okay, now to run this Cypress, or to make it executable, what you have to do is go to the terminal. Okay, CLS, and simply type here npx Cypress open. When you will do this first time, it will say that you're doing it first time, but as I'm not doing it first time, uh, it will wait and open the Cypress window. Okay, this is something different and very interesting. Fine. So we have to stick with this E2E testing. Okay, we are going to stick with this. This is actually for developers. So I will click here, and here various browsers are there. Which browsers you want to run your test with? So just choose any browser. So I'm choosing Chrome here, and right here, start E2E testing in Chrome. Okay, so this is the Cypress window. So here I have done the configuration. I'll just remove that configuration so that you can see it from scratch. Spec pattern, save it. Okay, so when you will click on that Chrome, you will see the window fresh like this. And when you will click on run, so here actually under the specs, you should see what your tests are. Now you have to define where your spec files are. So your spec files or the test files are there under integration and examples. Okay, so what I will do is I will just copy the relative path, and here one option I will add, spec pattern colon into double quotes control V. Okay, and as it is and a single quote, put a double slash so that it will identify that this is a slash, and slash double slash. I will say that star.js. Okay, then you save it, and again it will refresh, and you see that it is here. Okay, so this test.1.js is there. When you will simply click on it, it will execute. Okay, so let's just see our project. Cypress is still being installed. Okay, let it be. Once it is done, I will again show you all the steps once again, right? So here in test one, right now there is nothing. In test one, right now there is nothing. So here, uh, your Cypress codes are like this. So on its official website, you will get the sample code of it. Okay, so this is the Cypress documentation. You can just simply search for Cypress documentation. Okay, Cypress documentation, and you'll come here, and here you can search or install Cypress. Why Cypress? There are a lot of things here, but we are just going to focus on the crux of it. So open the app, end-to-end testing, your first test. Okay, so your first test. So this is the test pattern you can write. Okay, this is actually the code that we are going to write. Okay, so here in Cypress, all of your tests are going to be written under describe. Okay, so describe, you can write describe. Okay, describe will be a function, right, like this. So describe, first parameter will be your information. So describe, you consider this as a test suite, and under that test suite you will have multiple tests. Okay, so I will write here, this is my test suite. Okay, and after that you can write function, or you can write unnamed function, right? And inside this your individual tests will be there. So your test, we will write like this, it will be the keyword to write your test. Okay, so I will write here first test it, round brackets. Again, similarly here, define the test, and I will write here open browser test. Okay, and again here there will be a function, anonymous function, and comma should be there, no? Anonymous function. And what's wrong here? Opening bracket, right? And here, whatever the command you want to, you should hit. So it will start with cy. Just like in Selenium, we have driver dot find and all that. So here cy dot visit. Yes, cy dot visit, and you can write here http :/ let's say facebook.com. Okay, and save it. Make sure that you save it. Now you come back to this and click on test1.js. Your test is loading. Visit facebook.com, and you see here Facebook is opened, right? And this is your request. So this is request and response. Right here you can see open browser test. So each step you can see here, right? So this is your first test we have done using Cypress. Okay, understood this, right? Fine. Now let's take, and you can write as many tests as you can. So this is my first test, and now let's do a login operation. Okay, it is again a simple thing, and we'll do that login operation for this strong.scriptinglogic.n. cy.visit scriptinglogic.in. Okay, and next, here also you should use select CSS selector, and the code I have just recently generated here, get and type. Get is the method to get your element. Okay, so cy dot get. Okay, get means your locator, huh? So where is my locator? CSS selector you should take. I'll take the help of selectors hub. This is my CSS selector, and here what you have to do is you have to type what, admin. Okay, similarly, login password is admin. Then lastly, on button we have to do click operation. Okay, and for button, what do we have here? This. Okay, so better use double quotes because there are again single quotes available. Fine, so that's it. There are two tests now. Save it and come back here. Come back here to your specs. And again, I will run this test one. Okay, there are two tests. First will be facebook.com. Okay, and second will be this login operation. You see here, admin, it is entered, and your test is completed here. Okay, and best part is here you will see all the requests which I have sent. Okay, this is a get request you faced. Okay, and this is a response. This is login username. So this is your response. You have typed admin. You see here before and after. Before there is nothing, and after there is this admin is there. Okay, I will remove this highlight. You see here before there is nothing, after there is admin. Here also I'll remove the highlight. And you see here the type operation before and after. Okay, and then this click operation you see here. If I remove the highlight before and after. Okay, and then next is this, right? So this is our end-to-end operation. Understood this? Now, if the basic things we have understood, then we can go further also. Like if I want to click on the next, that is the add customer. So cy dot get. So I want to get the add customer link over here. So admin. This is my add customer link. So click here, click here, click here. Get the CSS selector. Okay, why it is not still completed? Dot click. Okay, and then cy dot get. Okay, that name and all that dot type. I'll just write it commonly. So something we are going to type here. Okay, name, address, contact one, contact two. Name, address, contact one, contact two, and lastly there will be a button. click. A name. After I click on add customer, click here and click here. This is name. So hash name. Then address. This is the X path. Sorry, CSS path. Then contact one and contact two and add a button. Right. So let's type something. So let's type here Prashant XYZ. Prashant XYZ and numbers. Some number here. Again, some number here. Right. Save this. And again, come back here. So go to the specs section. And you see here, add customer is done. Okay. So, because we know already the Selenium and Playwright, so understanding this is not at all a big deal. Okay. Yes, have you understood this? Right. Fine. So this much is enough for today. Today we will stop here and we will continue in the next class. Just try everything at your side. It is very simple, and let me know if you have any issue while understanding this. It's a recording I will share with you, and go through the recording and try at your side. If you're facing any troubles, just let me know. Okay. So today we will stop here and we will continue this in the next class, and we'll dig deep into the Cypress further. Okay. Fine. So thank you very much, and see you in the next class. Notes are the same. Notes link is same. This is just a Playwright PPT. I have continued it. Just open the note. Just open your Playwright PPT. I think Playwright PPT is there. I'll just show you. Playwright September. Our batch was September. September, October, November. Okay, so here PPT link, it is there. So you can just open it, and it is live updated. So you can open this Google Sheet, Google Slide, and go to the bottom. All the steps are here. Okay, so I guess this document is there with you, right? If not, I will just add that in the group. Okay, so just to go to that link and get that. Okay, fine. So we'll stop here today and we will continue in the next class. Okay.